Hey, I have no idea if this is really working. This is my first attempt at a live stream. Hey, Dean of Games, also known as Dean of DVD from time to time. And I wanted to go ahead and show you about 6 or 7 brand new games that I picked up, new to me. A couple in a trade. Where's my other trade? A couple in a trade, although one of them isn't here. Oh, I know where it is. It's upstairs. I got something called Merlin's Company. So I don't have it in front of me. I'll just talk about it. It is an expansion to Shadows over Camelot. I've often wanted it. See, this is live, no editing. I often wanted it, but it was too expensive. It was like over $100 on eBay. But somebody was kind enough to trade it to me for Town Center. It was a pretty good game. It uses blocks and you build up different places within your town, and then whoever scores the most points. I think you can play it solo also. It wasn't for me, but I really wanted the expansion, so I traded even up for that, which was kind of nice. And that just arrived yesterday, but I took it upstairs. The other ones I left down here for various reasons, because I was looking through it. I looked through the Merlin's Company fairly quickly. But let's go on with the ones that I do have in front of me. And let's start with this one. It's the smallest of the bunch. Picked it up from miniaturemarket.com. From proceed, all these are from the proceeds, except for one, of selling something called the Mega Man game. About a year ago or so, give or take, I purchased a lot, basically the person's entire board game collection for $150. And it had in it Blood Rage, Caverna, the Mega Man game, Forbidden Stars, and about 15 others. Just an amazing group of games for an amazing price. And I've still got quite a few of them in my collection, but quite a few of them weren't for me, or they were just worth so much money, it was like, why keep them? I can trade for 5 or 10 games, which is what I did here. I traded for a bunch. Sold and then purchased. And actually, there's 2 Kickstarters. One was an enhancement to Vindication that will arrive in August. And then something else, I'm not going to mention what it is, but it'll also arrive in August. And that was also part of the Mega Man sale/purchase. So was this. And I picked this up. I wanted it. I like the main game quite a bit. I've heard good things about this. Main game is Terraforming Mars, and this is Colonies. I just talked to somebody tonight who said they really thought this added a lot to the game. A lot more levels or layers and interest to the game. So really glad to pick it up. Colonies, Terraforming Mars. Here's the back. Give you an idea. There's new action cards or adventure cards, or what do they call them? Project cards. You've got, these are thicker cardboard here, all these. Pretty neat. I looked at these. Now these are neat. These little arrows. They go on these, and you put your own player color cube in there, which I thought was kind of cool. Anyway, that is Terraforming Mars Colonies, about $20, $22 I think, on miniaturemarket.com. So, let's see. Let me go. That was the smallest of what I got. Get myself out of the way here. Now this is the largest, at least this way, of all the games I got. Not the heaviest by far, because there's a heavy one here. This one is an older game, out of print, called Age of Empires 3, The Age of Discovery. Somewhat based on the PC game, I think, if this is any indication, because the back says, I think, something about Microsoft on it. But anyway, it's a really neat game. I played it last Sunday. So here is the back of it. Really cool looking board. And there's also, you've got this area of the board, which is kind of where you place your various workers. Unless you want to move them out to the real world here. So this is kind of where you get them ready. And then once you think you've got them ready, you can move them out here. You start out, I believe, in, the Caribbean. Start out in the Caribbean, and then from there, once you've got somebody in the Caribbean, you can then put people other places on the map. And then you score every third session, every third age. At the end of every third age, you score who's on the board. They got little nice miniatures here. Over here. This does not include the expansion, which I really kind of want. I played it with the expansion, which just adds another character here. And what else? I'm not even sure what else. That for sure. But otherwise, this game by itself plays great. And Age of Empires 3. And what did I trade for this? What did I trade for this? I traded... What did I trade for Age of Empires? I'm going to think. Let's see. I just boxed up 2 games. One of them was the Town Center. I'll be darned if I remember what it was. If it comes to me, I'll let you know. I can look it up and put a comment down at the bottom. If it hits me as I'm going through this, I'll let you know. We just boxed up 2 of them. Sent one to Washington, the state of, and the other one to was Texas. I think this one went to Texas. But anyway, Age of Empires 3. Really happy to have this. This thing goes for $120 or so off of eBay. It's in perfect shape. The box is in great shape. I reinforced the box, and I think it's kind of a flimsy box underneath. I can't do much with the top, but it does have the rule book. So I think it's in really great shape. I left some of the stuff that he left in here, and that's got everything you need for the game itself. So, real happy to add Age of Empires, Age of Discovery to the collection. Again, if I think of what it was that I traded for it, I'll be sure to mention it. Put it down here. Pardon me for the close-up. Okay, next. This is one I purchased off of Amazon.com, and it was cheap. $29 maybe or something like that. It was or maybe 31. It was in that vicinity. It's a pretty heavy game, and I don't just take the lids off like some people do. I'm showing you the full game here. And that's The Godfather. Corleone's Empire, won by Eric Lang. So you know there's going to, and put out by Cool Minis or Not or Simon. Here's the back. So you've got a true board. You've got some cards. Obviously the minis. Oh, the minis look nice for this. They're not big, but they're cool looking. And then these once you laundry the money, you can put it in this case, and that's when the money's safe. Otherwise, when it's out and about, it can be subject to foul play, theft, and that type of thing. But it looks pretty cool. They have a little warning here because I guess there's death or whatever in it. Haven't played this one yet, but it looks pretty cool. You got to see the different characters up there. Yeah. Again, bought it new for $30 or so from the Mega Man haul. All right. We'll save this one for last. I think it is the heaviest of the bunch, although the next couple are going to be pretty heavy too for their size. This per square foot or square inch might be the heaviest, and that is Architects of the West Kingdom. I know a lot of people have picked this up already. I like it. Yeah, I did this live stream. I'm not even like I guess there's nobody in the live stream, and that's I didn't expect there would be. I have a really, unlike my other channel where I have maybe a couple thousand people, I only think I have like 100 people or something on here. So somebody sent me a text message. Just let me sure it's not anything urgent. Nope. What the hell this is? My receipt from Apple. I didn't buy anything. Hold on, let me check see what this is. What the heck did I buy from Apple? They think I bought from Apple. Oh, I did buy that actually. Okay. $2.11. I bought it like days ago. Just charging me now. Architects of the West Kingdom box. Boy, the guy really knows how to design something with this box. This is Swem Phillips. Really knows how to design a game because he was able to fit it in this little tiny box. And yet the board is nice size. It folds into 3, so your board is going to be pretty thick in here. And, well, no. Give you a quick look. I don't know if there's a limit to these live videos. I'm just going to do what I have to do, and then when I'm done, figure out how the hell to stop it because I haven't figured that out yet. So there's your. This is pretty thick. Got a pretty good manual. Then you've got some variants in here and solo play, which I always enjoy something with solo play. You've got the various character cards, including the bad guy you can fight if you're playing solo. Then the board. Board's that thick. That's not too bad. And then you've got various cards. 3 packs of cards about the same size as this. And a small one. These are more like the items you can get, like this. And then a whole bunch of wooden. And I like wooden pieces. You know, so you can get wooden or plastic. I prefer the wooden, I think. All sorts. There's a big bag here of wooden pieces in all the different colors. And you've got Yeah, whatever they are. Different shaped things for different. I haven't played this one yet, so the board looks good though. Get some idea of some of the spaces that are available and so on. Worker placement, which I enjoy. One of my favorite types of games or genres of games is the worker placement. I don't know why. It gives you a lot of choices, I guess, a lot of decisions to make. I like the building of the kind of your own engine that kind of plays off what you've been able to pick up. I like that. Put that over there. Okay, I got 2 left. This one was the other one that came into my miniature market purchase. Gave by Seth Jaffe. Sometimes I look at the Kickstarter and say, wow, that's really worth it. I didn't think this one was for the Kickstarter, so I didn't get the Kickstarter version. This is a heavy box. Not as heavy as the next one I'm going to show you, but it's pretty heavy. A lot of things packed in here. Some people have commented they don't like the white land and the red water. I'm good with that. I don't care. It stands out. Allows you to see the pieces better, I think, on the board. I have no problem with that. This one's got the rondelle. Everybody's got their own rondelle, and basically it's 6 pieces of a pie that you're putting together in this. Yeah, I think the one thing about the Kickstarter, if I'm not mistaken, is that this was indented more so it wouldn't slide. I think that's what the difference is, along with some spot coating on here, which looks kind of slick, but I could do without. There wasn't a lot for the difference in price. Now, if I would have backed it, I think the difference was probably $30. I would have done it. Now the difference is more like $60, and I paid about $40 for this, a little over $40, and the cheapest I found this is $100 plus like $20 shipping on eBay. I wasn't going to do that. I found it for $100 with free shipping, but the place was sold out of it after I placed the order. And you know what? I'm glad I didn't, because I used the money I didn't spend on this to get this next game, which I'm equally excited about. So that's cool. And here, just making a live video here, so you have to give me an excuse. I'm almost done though. I'm trying the last game. Just I've never done a live one before, so I don't really know exactly what happens.
It just uploads.
I mean, it's uploading as I speak. Like, there's like nobody watching it, so it'll just become a video once it's uploaded.
Yeah.
So it's a live stream, but
Yeah.
all right. So the last game I've got, I used the money I didn't spend on that to get this one. I got this one off of eBay. It was the Kickstarter version, but it was a Kickstarter version minus. Well, not minus. I take it back. No minus. Oh, I know what happened. They forgot to put the Kickstarter version. They give you metal coins as well as the cardboard coins that come with it. Well, they didn't have the cardboard coins in it for some reason. I don't know why. So I just got the metal coins, but that's okay. And he gave me a little bit of a discount as a result of it. But this is heavy. But Empires of the Void 2. I played this game a while ago. Really liked it. I saw one of the other channels that I watch from time to time that they sort of trashed it. I mean, one person gave it a 3, one person gave it a 6. In any case, they also they never played again. I don't think they were either playing it right. I don't know. I don't know what the problem was, because when I played it was a lot of fun. So I'm not really sure what happened. To be honest, I didn't watch the whole playthrough. I just watched their comments at the end. And probably should go back and watch their playthrough and see what the heck happened. Because it certainly does have a lot of spirit to this game. It doesn't take forever, but it's a 4X game without too much heavy emphasis on the extermination. Because I think really you're not exterminating, just driving people back or away from. So let's say you control this planet for some reason. I can, if I'm next to it and connected to it, I can then go ahead and attack you. And if in fact I beat you, I drive you back to someplace. And then I go ahead and occupy. But otherwise you're exploring. Each player has their own player card and their own ship. I thought it was really cool. The various planets have the only thing they said on their review was that the planets didn't have enough of a kind of a backstory, I guess, so you could feel like you were truly in a different galaxy, say, as compared to Twilight Imperium 4 or 3. Yeah, I agree to some extent. There is some history in here. I have a whole other booklet on the making of that talks about a lot of that. But bottom line is, there's enough there, I think, between the cards and what you do learn about the planets to know that, hey, there's a plague planet, or this is a planet, there was a warlike planet, or whatever. There's enough there to give you at least a Star Trek idea of what the game is like, or what the planet was like, I should say. And the game is I thought the game was super fun. And I just felt a little rough spot on the side of the thing. No big deal though. Anyway, Empires of the Void, heavy game from a weight standpoint. Not a difficult game to teach or learn. I didn't think. I learned it pretty quickly. I had it taught to me. So it comes with a rule book. The Kickstarter version does come with a making of, and this may be what it's more about how he made the game and so on, but and how he was making it, what he learned as he was going through. But still, it's a beautiful booklet by Ryan Lockett. A little bit different. It's a little heavier than this one. This one, or is this one a little heavier stock they used on it? I love these things. I don't know what they're called, but whatever they're called, they're thin. They fit in here nicely. All the little pieces can go in here, a lot of them. So I did there. You've got dice. What I've done is taken each baggie and put the color for the certain ship, like there's the red one, obviously, and the cards that go along with that particular race, so that when I go to play, and I think the one I like, based on what I played the other day and just what I like the look of, I think is the purple one. I just like the look of the purple ship and the purple characters and so on. So, or whatever color you say that is, I say it's purple. I kind of like that one. The other one I liked was blue, but in any event, there wasn't much other than the metal coins, that booklet, and this little dude who can be on a planet. I guess if he's on your planet. When I played, they didn't have the Kickstarter, so I didn't have the little dude. It might represent the Sarkeen Regency. I'm not really sure. I said I haven't really played with him, so I don't know. But cool little components that come with both the standard and this game. You know, pretty hefty plastic stuff. One of these. Keep track of spots in the turn and stuff. And I forgot that you get this bag to because you got to draw certain things that could be upside down, or in this case in the baggie. Really neat though. I can't take everything else out because there's a lot of shit in here. Similar to, in the same vein as Twilight Imperium, a lot of crap, but it looks really cool. That, just go like that. And what did go back to the right? Let's go back to the right. There we go. Packs in there really nicely. So for my money, if you're going to get Empires of the Void 2, I don't know if I'd bother with the Kickstarter. I don't think it adds that much. Somebody could argue with me if they want, but I don't think so. Now, I paid $49 for this, and I think $10 shipping. So for me, to get the Kickstarter for that money was good. I was fine with that. No problems. That's the haul. The Godfather Corleone's Empire, the Colonies expansion for Terraforming Mars, Architects of the West Kingdom, Crusaders, Empire of the Void 2, and then Age of Empires 3 and Merlin's Company upstairs, which looks really good. So that's it for now. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I'll take a little sip of my water. That was really dry. All right, guys, that's it. Take care of yourselves. Be good to one another. And if I figure out how to stop this, I will be good. See if I do. Yeah, I think I'm good, right? Like this, hopefully.